Okay, so here we're going to build a sort of a tetrahedron, and it's going to be made out of these triangular antiprisms that I showed in an earlier video. You can go back and watch that one, and that one I made them rainbow colored. Here we're just going to make each triangular antiprism out of one color. So to review that, simplest way is just to take 3 of the tiles and arrange them into a little equilateral triangle like that, and then take the other 3 and put them in the spaces between. So you get pretty proficient at making these. All of these connections, by the way, are within each antiprism are all spiral connections, okay? So for instance, if you find yourself doing this, which is a zigzag connection, you know you've made a mistake. But if you again just put those 3 down there and then put the other ones in the gaps with their corners also pointing outward. See how that is? These are pointing outward and these are as well. We got one left here. Put both those connectors there and then add this one. Okay, so shouldn't take you long once you get the hang of it to make 4 of those. And because these are such nice crisp equilateral triangles, think about the different Platonic and Archimedean solids that have triangular faces, and the simplest is the tetrahedron. The tetrahedron is just made up of 4 equilateral triangles, and that's what we've got here. So we're going to connect these, and we're going to go ahead and just put the blue one on the bottom and put all my connectors right there to get it ready to go. And okay, and we can connect the yellow one here like that. We'll do the green one here. And the red one here. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Kind of neat the way it then hinges together like that. I could put those connectors there. In fact, all I really need to keep this thing together is just a set of connectors at the top. I could put them here too, but it's not critical. We'll go here and there. Okay, so what we have certainly is a tetrahedron. Okay, you can see it inside here, and this is one that's very crisp. You can see each straight line of it, and then it's like it's been wrapped in some fabric connected to 4 other triangles that have been rotated like an antiprism outward. Yeah, so there it is. If I'm just looking at these outer edges, which is what we often do in describing these shapes, this could probably be considered a truncated tetrahedron. Imagine lines drawn here and here to make hexagonal faces. Truncated a little bit past the point where all the edges are the same length, because this is certainly not the same length as this, but that would certainly be a hexagonal face there, and that would be a good example of a truncated tetrahedron. Now, one really cool thing, one of the probes they sent to Mars was shaped like a tetrahedron, and there's a video, an animated video that shows how it would land on the surface, and it would bounce around, and when it landed on its final face or whatever, it then was programmed to open up just like this with 3, a little bit more easily than there we go. Same idea, pop open like this. Okay, unfold. I'll try to find that clip and add it to the video. Okay, so a nice little application for a truncated tetrahedron with hinges.